Stand-downs are a collaborative effort between the VA, military, local and corporate sponsors, and civilian volunteers. Through 3 days, 1,600 volunteers fed and housed 250 homeless and at-risk veterans as they received necessary medical, dental, and legal help, as well as housing assistance.
We find the vets all over the Bay Area. We have veterans liaison officers that sign the vets up at all of the VA centers around the Bay Area, VA outreach clinics, and other homeless and needy vet shelters that are around the Bay Area.
Yes, ma'am. I came here, I volunteered. I'm also a veteran as well, and I was a homeless veteran as well at one point. I'm here now to help the other veterans that are homeless and need help with services. As a tent leader, I'm a tent leader. I help with females getting situated, getting their belongings, and then also help them get to the services and the service tents that they need to get to as far as medical, dental, or what other issues they might have here.
What I could say about the stand down, it's one of the best things that the military is providing for the vets, all the services. Me, I'm going to get my California ID, and hopefully I can get a little legal service taken care of. And medical, dental, I'm in need of some new readers, glasses, eyewear, so things like that, clothes.
This is our triage tent. All the patients will come through here and get triaged and assessed, and then they will be dispersed to the various clinics that we have.
Is it bothering you?
Yes, I'm in a lot of pain and also have bunions.
Okay.
We did the PPD skin test for TB, and we did some flu shots, and we did some Tdaps and other vaccinations.
Great.
And the results, we had plenty of traffic throughout here. That was good, and we had great results and great turnout.
This is the dental effort for East Bay Stand Down. We have actually 2 different efforts going on, one of which we have 40 private practitioners in the local area who have volunteered time in their own office to treat these patients. Secondly, we have these 3 fully equipped mobile dental vans, really almost state-of-the-art and very, very well provisioned. They are staffed by military reserve and by Veterans Administration dental practitioners. And so the first effort is just to screen these patients and identify their needs. And secondly, as space is available, we will utilize these vans to actually accomplish fillings, root canals, extractions, and dental cleanings.
Somewhere.
I'm here because I'm in charge of the homeless court, and I've been running the homeless court since 2000, and I just love to see these guys get their records cleared up so many of them can go out and get jobs and get back into life. It's more common sense. You're not talking about the wealthiest high rollers in the world here, and they obviously have some possibly war-related disabilities, and so you try to help them forward instead of push them down, and so that's what we try to do.
Yesterday I got $3,700 released debt yesterday, and also my license back that are suspended, so I'm really happy about that. I'm in an upward spiral. Next week I'll probably be starting CWT. I'm enrolled for that, and one of the requirements is that you got to have license to open a bank account and stuff like that. So, just on my way to get my life back on track.
So we're here today providing service-connected benefits and non-service-connected benefits for veterans, as well as discharge upgrade applications.
I don't think a lot of people realize the history of women in the military, and that back when we had wax and waves, They were auxiliary, they weren't enlisted. They didn't get the same benefits the men did. And when I came into the Coast Guard, it was just a few years after they started accepting women to be enlisted, so it was a hard time in a lot of ways. But again, the camaraderie, the love, it's kind of like I was telling someone the other day, it's like a game. White kids go into a game because you know people got your back. They might still do you wrong because they're human, but they got your back. So that part I liked, but it was a struggle, and it still is. There's some trauma that I still have to deal with, but I didn't go to war.
Common problem we're hearing about are a lot of claims that have been denied for PTSD because folks have had a hard time proving their in-service stressor or just filing corroborating evidence to show that what happened in service actually happened in service. So we're doing a lot of evidence development for PTSD claims today.
Where did you serve?
Lebanon, United States Marine Corps.
What'd you do?
I was a videographer.
Oh, cool.
We had 353 Marines that were lost in the barracks that day.
Oh, man.
Yeah, we had one truck that went in there and hit the barracks, and it took them all out. Colonel Poland and myself were the only two left.
So the Vet Center, we're part of the Department of Veterans Affairs, so we fall under them, but we're a separate entity. So we do readjustment counseling for veterans that have served in combat, military sexual trauma veterans. If you were to worked in a morgue, you would meet our qualification. If you were like a medic, you could get services. But it's mainly like trauma counseling is kind of our focus.
Our project is geared toward housing homeless veterans and preventing homelessness amongst stably housed veterans. Thus far, we've served over 600 veteran households in Contra Costa County, and we step in a very short period of time, basically a 90-day period, and help people transition from homelessness into stable housing. We're able to provide multiple months rent, utility assistance, car repairs, and additional funding. So it's really geared toward, it's kind of like a triage program.
Where do you get your funding from?
It's a VA grant. It's part of a nationwide effort by the VA to end veteran homelessness by the end of 2015, which is coming up.
Oh, absolutely. Stand Down is a great program. I am a participant this year, but plan to be a tent leader in 2 years and also participating in North Bay Stand Down. So it's a very great experience.
Right here we have the wellness tents for veterans. We have acupuncture, massage therapy, chiropractic services, the healing touch, which is energy work. Tomorrow we're going to have equine therapy, so the vets can ride the horses.
This actually much better.
Breakfast is the most important meal of the day and a personal favorite of mine. So it's like, I would say the breakfast was excellent. However, I would say that about any breakfast.
You're on the streets now?
Yeah.
I went to a program called HVRP, which stands for Homeless Veterans Rehabilitation Program in Menlo Park. And it's a 6-month program, and what they do is they help veterans that are homeless, substance abuse programs. They also help with getting the civil, like law issues taken care of. They have therapy groups. I mean, it's almost a 24-hour thing. What I got out of that program was good communication skills and to stay focused on what I need to get done now, even though things from the past, from regular life and military life as well, we all have issues, and they help you focus on those and work through those with cognitive behavioral type of therapy. And you're around other veterans as well, so you get that bonding spirit going on, as camaraderie, just as here. You get a lot of camaraderie, and that kind of helps a lot. You kind of start feeling back like you're kind of back in the military, and you kind of feel a little peppy.
Okay, yeah, like I was saying, all of my needs have been met. Medical, dental, ID. I got all of that taken care of. And so, like I said, the residual of my being here is on me to just enjoy the rest of the stand down. I have no other priorities to meet.
Let's hear it for you guys. It's all about you. We thank you. We will never forget. And as you heard Johnny say, we're the Tributes. This is our first time coming together, and we're just here to rock for you. Thank you so much.
I beseech any soldier, any veteran who views this film, I beseech them, I invite them to come to a stand down. It's an event where all we vets can get together and socialize and have a good time, good clean time. It's been a drug-free, alcohol-free grounds for us.
Between 529,000 and 840,000 veterans are homeless at some time during the year. On any given night, more than 300,000 veterans are living on the streets or in shelters in the United States. Over 200 communities throughout the country hold stand-downs every year. The number of homeless Vietnam-era veterans, male and female, is greater than the number of soldiers who died during the war.
I would like the American people to start considering our veterans and our homeless veterans. We need to reach out and we need to start taking care of them because obviously it's not being done.
Veterans, we need you. We're part of society too. We need you out there pulling for us, and we're pulling for you.
The VA is doing more than ever, but more still needs to be done. Contact your local VA office or community outreach program to learn how you can help.